Hey everyone, this is Frugal Panda here with a quick review of a day trip I did to Crestone, Colorado this year. This was on a 2-day trip that I was doing. Crestone, Colorado has about 141 people, though it seemed like there was a lot more than that. And when it comes down to there is a lot of visitors here because Crestone may only have a population of 41 people or so, but it's the home of over 7 religions, which includes Hinduism, Tibetan Buddhism, Catholicism, Christianity, and many more, honestly, here. So we drove into the town on this day, and it was very sunny on my drive in. It did get kind of clouded over during the day when I was there, and I had planned to stay in the area one extra day, but I ended up cutting my trip short by one day. To be honest with you, I took the Nissan Kicks, which is a great car for me to drive, but also, though, I found that if you're over 6 foot or you're 6 foot or say over 5'10", Nissan Kicks can be kind of uncomfortable in regards to car camping. If I'd have brought my Kia Sorento, there would have been no issue. So I kind of cut the actual trip short because I did have the Kicks and I wasn't willing to get a motel or hotel. I was on like a super budget friendly trip, so I cut it a day short. Now, if I was doing more motel or I was actually using a tent to camp this time, then it'd been no problem, but I wasn't as prepared for that. And it just took going on this trip to realize this is not my choice for car camping. My Sorrento or something just a little bit larger is more comfortable for that. But if you're shorter than, say, 5'10", it's a great car. As you can see, I'm driving into town. A lot of this I spent about 5 or 6 hours. And by the way, I will be coming back to Crestone. Um, I really came here to see the Ziggurat. That was the biggest thing I wanted to see. But what I saw while I was here made me think I need to come back here because there's a lot more to explore in this very eclectic area. Now, people are going to ask me, they always do, is Crestone, Colorado diverse? I don't know if these people live here or they don't live here, but I can tell you this, there were all kinds of people here. And that's to be honest with you. So many different people here. I saw different religions. I saw monks in the grocery store. I saw nuns in the grocery store. I saw people of all different colors and everything here, drinking tea, talking, and chatting. It is a spiritual place that people love to go to. This hike I took, this part of the hike I'm doing, is the first place I want to stop at because I drove through downtown area and I want to stop here first, the Ziggurat. I took the wrong trail up there. The Ziggurat itself was financed actually by Queen Noor's father, the Queen of Jordan. He actually financed this. And this is open to the public. Just be mindful what trail you take. But some of the access is banned because it's somebody's private property. But I took the wrong way because there's actually parking that's closer and a simpler trail. Now, the ziggurat, these are based, of course, on Mesopotamian beliefs, the ancient ruins of Mesopotamia, and they were believed to be like built to be dwellings of gods where they will reside, but not necessary for public worship. But I understand you can walk all the way to the top. It's free. It does not cost anything. The day I went, I saw absolutely no one the whole time I was here. And so I really bet this is a really cool place to come and meditate with the sun rising or at sunset. And I bet you it's really cool. Anyway, just coming to see this was really awesome. This was a great thing to come and do while in Crestone. I came and I stayed here for a few hours, maybe 5 hours. But I realized also I wanted to bring my family or my spouse back here to come check out this little eclectic town. Everyone was nice. Like I said, it's all types of people. Very spiritual area. The walk up there is not too strenuous. Of course, I took the wrong trail, everyone, but there was parking like at the bottom where I could have actually parked, which would have saved some time and everything. But you live and learn. But it was well worth it. So I was very glad to see this, and I cannot wait to come back here and explore the Crestone and this whole area again because this area has a lot of history. It has a lot of eclectic things going on. As you'll see as I go through, I spent a little bit of time in town, but like I said, I started realizing I wanted to come back with my partner, and she would probably appreciate this a lot more than even I would. And one thing I can say, the touristy areas within the town, this is actually the correct way to take down the trail. And at the bottom of this, I believe there was like an actual parking lot where you could have parked. I think what I thought I was parking in was actually not a parking lot. I parked more actually sitting on the road, but luckily I didn't see a soul while I was up here. No one came up. There's a good view of the actual ziggurat itself. It was really awesome. There's my car far away from me. I probably walked a mile to get back to it, everyone. So anyway, getting into town. So like this little shop right here went in here. Owner operators, really nice people. The prices were super fair. Like I ended up buying a bunch big stuff because it was cheap. It wasn't expensive. And the people that owned it, they were from, I don't want to put them in the wrong place, but they maybe it was Thailand, but anyway, so they were importing stuff, but they had good stuff, especially for tourists and all that stuff. Walked around, as you can see, it started clouding over. They had a little brewery. They had a hotel there. I went to a mercantile grocery store, I believe it was, which was really cool. Tons of teas and coffees. I walked around for a little bit. I actually brought my bike, but I didn't pull it out this time. I kind of wish I did, but now I was on a mission and I had some things I wanted to go do. So I was going to start heading back, and I had one more stop after this. But I'm definitely coming back to Crestone because there was more than this. There was other spiritual areas and religious buildings and stuff to go see. If you're into meditating and spirituality, I'm not necessarily saying I am into it, but I respect it and I appreciate it. And this is definitely a town to come to. And you could tell by the diversity of people here, that's what they do. A lot of people come here just to enjoy. But as far as touristy stuff and as food goes, they had really fair prices. They weren't trying to price gouge you. And people were super nice, by the way. Let's move on. I had one more site to see. And this is a site that might interest my people who like aliens and stuff of that nature. So where I went to was the UFO Watchtower. So I did not pay to go get up on the watchtower. And it wasn't that it cost too much or anything, because the reality was if you want to go there, you want to go at night. That's when you get to see the cool stuff, apparently. And also, they have campgrounds on site, and I saw pop-up trailers and stuff. And as you know, I have a pop-up camper and everything, but I did not bring it, of course. I have my Nissan Kicks. So I kind of kicked myself because if I did, I would have stayed another day and just parked here. And it was well kept and everything like that. There's your watchtower right there, which the price was super cheap. It couldn't have been more than $5. But like I said, it was in the middle of the day, and if it had been like closer to dusk, I definitely would have paid and got some video footage of it. They also have bathrooms here, by the way, if you're curious about that. So there was the watchtower. There's a view of the mountains around the Crestone area. Time to head back. The sun, of course, comes out, and I'm taking the southern route, or southeastern way. So I'm going to go back an opposite way and go through Pueblo and come up I-25. And I didn't take any footage of that because you've seen me in Pueblo 1,000 times. I hung out there for a little bit and got me a burger and all that good stuff. I highly recommend Crestone, Colorado, and I will be back to check out different things that it has to offer. Anyway, it's Frugal Panda. Thanks for watching, everyone. Have a good day, and I hope this helps someone trying to plan a trip.